I say this in all truth. The career that I have in my life and the adventures that I get to be on, like on nights with all of you, have a lot to do with Tracy K. Smith. Because years ago, when I was trying to imagine if anyone could be a poet in the world, I ended up in an apartment in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
In Brooklyn! And there was this gorgeous, just incredible person there named Tracy. And she had just gotten into Columbia, and she started talking about being like going to an MFA program. And then a couple years later, I was in another apartment in Brooklyn, and there was this woman, Tracy, who was there again. And she was going to San Francisco and doing this incredible fellowship, and I thought, oh my gosh, I think I want to be like Tracy K. Smith. And I think that that's something that many of us poets in this world feel like. Because in this world of American poetry, in this month of Oh Miami, where there is so much wonderful work being written, Tracy K. Smith is really at the forefront of writing work that lives in both the public and the private sphere, that has a real sense of responsibility and an extraordinary degree of beauty, vulnerability, and critical rigor. She is extraordinary, and she's a real inspiration to me. And when we thought about who we wanted to come and feast with us in Miami, Tracy K. Smith was just like the name that immediately came to mind, because she's been someone who I've always wanted to emulate, and I just feel like what better city for her to be in, showing all the remarkable work she does. Her new book, Life on Mars, is coming out soon. We have it here tonight, which is unbelievable, and I'm just really pleased to welcome her to Miami and thank her for being here with us tonight. Tracy K. Smith.
Thank you so much. I feel like in a few months or a few years I'm going to be saying, so I met this woman, Gabby, that I had known many years ago, and one morning we were on TV in Miami, and I said, I want to be like her. And then later that night we were on an island in this beautiful house, and I was like, I definitely want a life of adventure like that. And then we were at this beautiful gathering that felt like a wedding, but it was a reading, and we're eating like this pig, and so it's cyclical the way we inspire one another. But I'm so grateful to be here, and this is this is like my best National Poetry Month, and it's only April 1st. It's just been a stunning day, and the community in Miami, and just the enthusiasm for the arts, I think it's just so wonderful. So, oh, Miami. So I'm really honored to read some poems from this new book, Life on Mars, which is, I guess, just out among us. For the rest of the world, it's going to be out sometime in the next month. And as I was writing this book, I realized that I was thinking about like big spaces, the universe and time, and in my own way trying to think about what infinity pointed toward. And there were a lot of it's that kept popping up, and some of those it's seemed to be gesturing toward God, and some of them seemed to be gesturing toward birth or death or something else. And I thought, oh, I need to kind of investigate that pronoun a little bit. So this is the poem that came out of that realization. It's called It and Company. We are a part of it, not guests. Is it us or what contains us? How can it be anything but an idea?